Right, on this week's video, I'm working on pouring concrete in our driveway. So we're fixing a broken portion and then adding concrete, basically doubling the size of the driveway. But I will set it up. You can watch us struggle, because I don't know how to do concrete. And then once you get as far out as you can, try and make sure you keep the back edge. Just back and forth. Out, back, and work your way across. Big old roll. She said it for you.
Hold on, Jimmy's coming.
Help me down the way here. Right out for a scan. I can't read. I can't run in my clown shoes. I ran it out too far.
Maybe not as far as you can. It's okay. You gotta go too far for Jimmy as well.
Okay. So I ran it out too far. I can't blame it on Jimmy adjusting it wrong. I ran it out.
I love how we have all of the right tools and none of the right knowledge.
About the tools, you can't buy the knowledge. Don't run it out so far. My bad. Actually, take that off so we don't make the mistake again. Yeah. When it does that like that, it's actually pulling off a high spot. Fuck, that thing's heavy. Okay, if you want to go around the front. Either that, go around to the side, but I gotta go all the way around. Yeah. Shelby? Yeah. In my bucket, there's a mag float.
Okay.
Will you?
I don't know what back float is, so I'm gonna need better instructions.
It's about this long, it's about this wide. Handle, it's thicker than all the others.
Okay.
Kind of a grayish color rather than a shiny. John, if you can go across that way. I don't know if you can with the car there. I don't know. I'll try.
You said we're nice enough to knock the fence though.
Imagine trying to do this spot with a fence.
So what does that do?
This does the exact same thing that does.
Okay.
It's just smaller and basically running this over it for that pushes the rocks down and brings the creamy part up so that you get a better finish.
So it doesn't end up looking like hard crap.
Yeah. But if you work it too much, it brings too much of the cream to the top, and then the top will start cracking and breaking off. And
While I've been working on this one, Shelby and Jimmy have been working on this patch over here. It's getting there. A little bit of troweling left, but we're just about there. ways out there. And the broom just gives it traction, right?
Yep. That's all it is, so it's not a subsurface when it's wet. Like a shop floor, you would prefer like a power trowel smooth finish.
Alright, so we're back on the driveway. Today's Saturday. We poured this section and that section on Monday, but it's been raining since. So it's finally drying out enough that we can work on the rest of it. Got to go along this edge and break concrete away from these fence posts because we're going to pour clear up to the fence. So we're just going to flush it all up, and we got to set some forms and go from there. I think I scheduled it for Monday, so this coming Monday we'll pour more concrete.
It's interesting how some of them just pop right off. And then like that first one and then this one just fought you on it.
Right. This concrete actually set, that concrete didn't.
Is that what that is?
Good mix, bad mix. This is super thick, that was super thin.
So, question. Okay. Do you want any kind of slope at all? Flat? Do you want tiny slope that way? Tiny slope that way? Because right now it's damn near level. If you want to go down at all anymore on that end, you need to
Do some digging.
break out a bit more concrete. But right there it's
Pretty level.
pretty much right on level.
And there's no fall from there to there, is there? It falls that way or it falls this way? Of course it falls that way. Why wouldn't it fall?
But from here, like this corner of the driveway, to the center of your garage, it's a quarter of an inch that way. So it's like in that distance, I would consider that level.
Well, they're going to be putting curb and gutter in here, and storm drain. So if we get some fall this way, it'd be great. But I also don't want to have a huge bump right here because
Well, and that's depends on whether they're going to change the elevation of this wall when they do curb and gutter, or will they curb and gutter at the close to the level of your side regular drive.
Okay, so we got a little excited with finishing pouring and troweling it, finishing it. We still need to broom it. We got to trowel. We poured a little section of concrete with extra in the shed in the back. So I'll take you back there and we can watch doing that. Alright, so we ended up with extra concrete, about 3/4 of a yard or a yard. So we had these forms set up just in case in the shed, and we poured it out, got it magged. Shelby's running an edge on the front. I already ran as good an edge as we're getting on the back, and then we will trowel it. And again, don't pull out as much, try and keep it flat. You still want the edge to come up, but you don't need to be riding on the edge. That's why you're getting those ripples. It's because you're pulling up too much. Yeah, that's better.
Delicate balance. Flat enough to run it smooth, but not so flat that it starts to dig back in.
Yeah.
did it?
No!
We are not concrete people. I happen to have concrete tools, but I am not a concrete guy. So this is all just a learning experience for us. Alright guys, it has been a while. I haven't made any progress on the driveway other than filling it up with stuff. I'm working on a trailer. I still need to cut expansion joints in the driveway, and I still need to pull forms. But it has snowed, and I think it's finally here to stay. So I'm gonna do an ending on this video. That'll be it for this one. I'll do a part 2 in the spring when I finish, or if the weather turns better when I finish, and we will go from there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm still shocked that people are watching my videos, but thank you so much for watching. Hopefully we'll see you in the next one.